Hello everyone, welcome to the explanation. So our next video is one more security management model. So inside security management model, there are three parts, that is access control model, NIST model, and then technical model. Okay, so I've already uploaded video for access control model and NIST model, and in today's video we'll talk about various technical model. So in technical model we have got a number of models like Padula model, Biba model, Clark-Wilson model, Chinese wall model. Okay, so I'll be discussing each of the models in a separate video. So in today's video, in this video I'll be covering Padula model. So this is one of the most important model that can be asked in the exam, and this is very important for the exam point of view. So let's talk about the basics of Padula, and then I'll be talking about the various rules and a practical example so that you'll understand this. So So Padula is a formal state transition model. This is used in the field of information security, and this model was developed in 1970 by David Elliott Bell and Leonard J. Padula. Okay, so you can see this has been named for Padula. What does this model focus? This model focus on maintaining the confidentiality of the data. Okay, confidentiality of the data. So they can ask in exam, you can get a question among which model it focus on the confidentiality. So that is Padula model. Okay, and this model was developed for military work. Okay, you can say military context. So now you can tell me then how this military is concerned with the security management. Okay, so military is the most important domain where the security is used. So in military area, you can see the data is divided into top secret, and confidential data. Three categories of data are there. Also the posts are there, like some people are on the higher post, some on the lower post. Okay, so for this context, this Padula was devised. Now let's go to the next part, that is let's talk about some of the topics under Padula, and after this you'll be able to understand the rule. So first thing is security levels. Okay, so let's see the various security labels. So in security labels we have, first of all, we have got two words here. One is subject and one is object. So what is a subject? A subject can be a user or process. And what is an object? An object can be any data or resources. So basically all these model, whatever model I'm going to talk about, they generally link with the subject and object. It means that which level of user can access which level of data. For example, if a user or if a purpose, let's talk about user. Suppose if a user is a high level, like a CEO level of person, so he or she can access all levels of data. But if that person is an employee, he or she cannot access all the levels. All the levels means top secret, confidential, important, not important, no. So these levels are decided according to the subject and object. Okay, so here now let's talk about the rules now. Okay, so after understanding this, let's talk about the rules of Padula. This is very important. Rules of Padula. Okay, so first rule is known as no read up. Okay, it means that, what does it mean? A subject at a given security level is not allowed to read data at a higher security level. Okay, so what is this? a subject at a given security level. So let me talk about the security level and then the meaning of this rule. Okay, so what is the security level for the people or the subject? Subject means what? Subject means it can be a user, it can be a process. So for example, let us take example. This is the subject, which means it can be a user, and this is the object, it means it is a data, suppose. Okay, so let's see the levels. So level can be, the user can be a CEO level of person, the user can be a manager level of person, and the user can be a employee level of person. And the data can be, let's categorize this as top secret. It means that it contains all the data related to the company information, their bidding and all. Next data can be secret data, and next data can be important data. Okay, so it means that a subject at a given security level is not allowed to read data at higher security level. It means that a subject at a given security level, for example, if the subject is an employee, it is not allowed to read the data that is at the top secret level in the object. This employee can read the data that is important data, but this employee cannot read this secret data. The employee cannot read this top secret data. Whereas the CEO can read top secret, secret and important every data. Okay, so this is basically no read up in Bella Padula. Now let's go to the next property. There are two properties basically. So next property is no write down property. Okay, this is also known as the star property. So what does no write down say? So a no write down says that a subject at a given security level is not allowed to write data to a lower security level. Okay, so this is a bit confusing. Okay, so what does it means that why we use this rule is this prevents the possibility of sensitive information being leaked to less secure subject. Okay, so I'll tell you the meaning of both of this. So again, let's take the example of the above levels. So here here the subject levels, and here are the object levels. Subject levels are CEO, okay, manager and employee. Okay, a subject at a given security level is not allowed, this subject at a given security level is not allowed to write a data to a lower security level. Okay, so what does it means that suppose a person is a CEO. Okay, so let's take example of a company. So what happens in company is, suppose this CEO has taken a decision, or this manager and CEO both has taken a decision to fire a particular employee, we can say. Okay, or let's say the CEO has taken a decision that this particular employee, is there, that is XYZ. This XYZ employee is not going to get any increment, any appraisal this year. Okay, and in manager level also there is a person named XYZ. Okay, so this CEO is trying to write a mail to this XYZ, this manager XYZ, that this XYZ person is not going to get any appraisal, or suppose we are going to fire this XYZ. So the CEO has to write a mail to this XYZ, but as the names are same, by mistake the CEO can send the mail or write the mail to this XYZ also. This happens with us also. Suppose in mail, while sending the mail, we have a two person with the same name, by mistake we can send mail to the other person. So in this level, a subject at a given security level is not allowed to write data to a lower security level. Okay, so why this rule is made? So that any sensitive information will not be leaked to the less security subject, less secure subject. It means that any information, that this information about the appraisal or about the firing, this information should not be leaked to the employee before manager. So if you are going to implement this Bella Padula model in this scenario, if the CEO tries to send this mail to this XYZ, there will be a message that this mail cannot be sent because this employee is at the what, lower security level than that of CEO. So this you can manage that to whom you should put it in lower security level, to whom you should put in the higher security level. Okay, so basically the meaning of this model is that the any information, any sensitive information, it should not be leaked to the less secure subject. Okay, so this was Bella Padula model. Okay, so what are the applications? So as I told you, in order to protect the sensitive data, we use this model. Also this is used in various military security policies. Okay, so both I have talked earlier. So that was all about Bella Padula model, and in next video I'll be covering BIVA model. Till then, stay safe and thank